I was coming back with another video, and today reacting to Mr. Beast needs to be cancelled for this. People outraged with Mr. Beast by Kavos. I'm interested in this video. I don't understand why people hate Mr. Beast. Bro gives out free money to people who needs it. How can you be mad with Mr. Beast? I don't know. I guess we'll find out why people are mad with Mr. Beast. Original video be linked in description if you want to check this guy out. Let's see this.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please subscribe, like the video as well if you enjoy. It's free and it really helps. So Mr. Beast released a video yesterday.
In this video, we're curing 1,000 people's blindness. It's gonna be crazy.
1,000 blind people see for the first time. In this video, he gets people who have partial blindness and gives them, in his words, a simple procedure.
They can't see, but we have all the technology to fix it.
Yep, half of all the blindness in the world is people who need a 10-minute surgery.
Crazy.
The surgery is that simple.
That basically vacuums a blurry lens that's been created in their eye and built up, vacuums it and restores their vision.
If you're wondering how the surgery allows people to see again, it's because the lens in their eye got so cloudy that they can't see through it. So the surgeon uses a tiny vacuum to suck up the clouded lens.
Whoa, it's sucking.
And replace it with an artificial one.
An incredible and life-changing procedure that Mr. Beast paid for 1,000 different people to get.
That is actually sick. Well on Mr. Beast for that. Yeah. Again, how can people be mad about that? Bro's helping blind people. Like, how are people mad? It doesn't make sense.
The content we've come to expect now from Mr. Beast, where he helps people who need it. I think the video was fine. I wasn't like immensely entertained by it. If I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not a huge Mr. Beast fan in terms of watching his content. You know, seeing how grateful people in the video are.
They can see again.
It's hard for it not to warm your heart. However, this video proved to be very controversial, especially on Twitter. If you look at the YouTube video, it only has 27,000 dislikes, boasts over 4.6 million likes. The comments all in favor of Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast healing the blind now. Goated YouTuber hands down. Huge props to you, Jimmy. I think it's safe to say Mr. Beast is probably the best content creator on the platform right now. Good for him for doing all that he does. I absolutely love this. You are incredible, Mr. Beast. This is amazing. You're changing the world and lives of so many people. Cleaning a beach, planting 20 million trees, curing people's blindness. You are such an amazing person, Jimmy. Hats off to you.
Literally. How can people be mad about it, man? It just doesn't make sense. He is good. He's top 5 YouTubers. I think, I don't know. He's up there. Has to be.
However, on Twitter, a lot of people have been calling out Mr. Beast.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's Twitter. Like, Twitter. Yeah, it's Twitter.
This video, and in general, how he goes about creating content, I have a ton of different opinions here to go through and talk about today because I think it's an extremely interesting topic. And after this video, please comment below what you guys think. So, to get into it, on Twitter, I was noticing a lot of negative tweets towards Mr. Beast. The problem is not Mr. Beast using his money to help people. This is objectively good. The problem is Mr. Beast being a big fan of capitalism, which is a system that led to these blind people to not having universal healthcare, so they wouldn't have needed his help in the first place.
How the fuck has Bro brung politics into a Blame Mr. Beast video? Sorry, but how is that? How has Bro brung capitalism into bloody a Mr. Beast video? That is mad. Again, it's not his fault. Like, it's not his fault, like in America, it's capitalism, you know?
He is literally the Antichrist. He's performing our society's equivalent of miracles through these excessive acts of faux generosity and is garnering everyone's undivided love and admiration in doing so. He will start subverting Christ's teachings next and preaching selfish action. Calling Mr. Beast the Antichrist, bit fucking much.
Yeah, what the hell? How? Oh, it don't make sense, man. This.
I appreciate and think Mr. Beast has done a good thing in his last video, but does it not feel horrifying that our system is so fucked up that a guy looking to make content is the only reason these people get life-altering surgery? He's not altruistic, he wants to grow his channel.
That I don't understand. I don't understand that. Like, he does a good job. In the end, he does a good job. He has to record it. because he's spending so much money, and hopefully he can get that money back that he's paid, and with the money he gets back he puts on to other videos and then like helps other people, and it just keeps regenerating the money. It's literally like an infinite like money glitch. Like, yeah, he wants to grow. Of course he wants to grow his channel. He's a YouTuber, like he's a content creator. Of course he wants to like grow his channel, but that don't make sense. In the end, like in America, I'm proud to be British, because in America they have to pay for their healthcare, and over here we've got the NHS, what a clutch. But yeah, that's my little rant.
Showing a picture of this tweet that says, every heartwarming human interest story in America is like, he raised $20,000 to keep 200 orphans from being crushed in the orphan crushing machine, and then never asked why an orphan crushing machine exists or why you would need to pay to prevent it from being used.
Yeah, but it's not his Mr. Beast can't like change the system. Like, yeah, he could like speak about the system maybe, but it doesn't mean it will change.
In regards to that last tweet and not the picture, I understand like the rose-tinted glasses when it comes to Mr. B. Like, people say he does everything for other people and it's never for himself or any self-gain. People fail to realize he is also growing a business that also promotes a lot of his new and other very, very profitable enterprises such as Feastables or Mr. Beast Burger that, you know, garner him an absolute fortune. And also these videos help him to grow his YouTube channel through subscribers. And it's not even a secret, because since the start of YouTube, Mr. Beast has always said he wanted to be the top YouTuber ever, wanted the fame. He would do crazy mundane videos just to gain attention, such as counting to 100,000 or saying Logan Paul's name 100,000 times. I'm not diminishing what he's done, but you can't deny that he also massively benefits from the content and YouTube videos that he makes.
Exactly. It's not like he like, if you've seen, it's not like if he lives in like a God knows massive ass mansion. He lives in the office. Literally, he lives in the office, like where his content is. He lives in like that massive like hall or whatever, which helps doing his videos. He gives away money to people, like, and he helps people. It's like, how can you be mad about that? I don't understand. Yeah, you could say he's exploiting people. However, like, he really cares. Like, in the end day, if the money he gave, like, was it 10,000k to a homeless man? Like, people were not happy about that. I'm just like, in the end day, would the homeless man care? Would he really care that much? That, like, in the end day, he gives him 10k, the homeless man's happy, and he's happy. Mr. Beast in the end was happy because he's got his money back, and then he's helped other people, you know? It's valid. I don't know.
Take after watching the Mr. Beast restores 1,000 people's eyesight video is maybe we could get the US government to nationalize healthcare if Joe Biden gets to post poor people's reactions to his YouTube channel when they get their burst appendix removed. This tweet made me fucking laugh. It's true, the US healthcare system shouldn't have to rely on someone like Mr. Beast to cure people with impartial blindness or provide them with basic healthcare.
Exactly. It's not Mr. Beast's fault that he's doing a good thing. And it's like US government needs to maybe like put our system in place, because we've got the NHS, like, maybe do that and then tax people like a percentage of their money, you know?
And especially in this case, since the procedure is so simple. So just the thought and the idea of the US government and Joe Biden launching a Mr. Beast style YouTube channel and making that kind of content just so they can nationalize healthcare is extreme.
Use the same password.
Okay, I've got it out. Lovely.
Extremely funny to me. But one of the main sources on Twitter for a lot of this Mr. Beast hate is a tweet that went extremely viral, amassed over 75,000 likes, so clearly people agree. There is something so demonic about this, and I can't even articulate what it is. I mean, demonic is a very fucking strong word to call Mr.
Demonic? What the fuck? Yeah, the demons gonna come here. Like, what the hell? How's it demonic? Yeah, they can like summon Satan or something. Like, how is it demonic? What the hell? Yeah, by giving, like, making people see again. Yeah, that's so demonic.
Beast for helping people see again, but the replies were just as brutal. Right at the start of it, they say something about how 50% of blindness is curable. Then to see them just dancing around like it's a talk show charity segment infused with the vibe of modern content tailored to our destroyed attention spans feels viscerally wrong.
What the fuck is this Donny on? Bro, you have to make it entertaining in a way. You have to, or else people will click off. Like, that's the whole point of Mr. Beast. He does it in an entertaining way, so you stay watching the video, so he gets more money to get, give money to other people and make a profit to help other people. So, what?
It's gross because the real issue here is that the procedure is so simple, but for some reason unaffordable. So yes, he's doing a good thing on one hand, but people shouldn't need to beg to a multi-millionaire philanthropist for access to the healthcare that they need.
Exactly. Like, I agree with him there. I agree with him. They don't need Mr. Beast to help people to get just basic needs, basic healthcare. Like, they don't need Mr. Beast's help, you know? And that's, to be fair, that's all situations. Think, about, poorer countries and people can't, get fresh water, fresh cleaning water. You know, that's in every scenario. It's 2023 and people need to just have the basics of, life to survive. I think that's, yeah, I think people need the basics. And then there's stuff, like Xbox, TV, whatever, that are good and that, but, again, they're good, but there's important things. Just get the get the basics, like food and that, and drink. And just to help people, yeah.
I mean, I can get behind that for sure, and I'm sure a lot of you, I have a big American audience, mainly American audience, can as well. You know, Mr. Beast giving people access to basic healthcare shouldn't be amazing content, because it should just be the norm and not require Mr. Beast. Exactly,
this guy's a W, He's doing fair points, he's saying what I'm saying pretty much. You know, W guy.
To intervene. Something along the lines of this. I don't think people were really criticising him directly or what he was doing. I saw it more as a reflection on the absurd situation. We live in a society where rich people, if only they want, can give thousands of people life-changing operations, and it's all played as a show. Yeah, it definitely is absurd, especially someone who lives in England where we have the NHS. I don't have to worry about paying for healthcare if I get injured, about how much it's going to cost me or anything like that. I think in this day and age, really, that people who need basic healthcare or, you know, being able to see could get the simple procedure that they need to and not go the rest of their lives without seeing just because they can't afford it.
Yeah, that's another thing, with the US government and stuff, this, what was he doing, the, vacuum putting the vacuum in the eye so they can see. It's 10 minutes, it's only 10 minutes, as he said, it's not long, so that stuff shouldn't be that expensive anyway. It should be free, to be fair, it should be free, but how is it that expensive? It's a little mini vacuum, how is that expensive?
There's a reason why there isn't a Cockney Mr. Beast running around England, dishing out healthcare to people and making viral content out of it. He just makes people dance on camera for basic human needs so he can make millions. It's weird. I think what Lolo means here is that this isn't how healthcare should function. As content for a rich creator where you must frustrate yourself for his digital audience in order to get treatment that should have been free to get in the first place. So we're at a point where we're giving life-changing surgeries for clout and not to help people. If Mr. Beast was actually a philanthropist, he'd do this without a need for clout and in a way that would actually make a dent in his fortune. And someone else
wait, I want to see,
replied defending, saying, how do you think he funds this stuff? He funds this stuff by making videos and getting sponsorship deals on his video.
Exactly, W. This guy, W. That's literally how he just generates money and he keeps helping other people. And again, he's doing a business, as he said, so you have to really make a profit. And I think after he does all this stuff, I think he's still going to help people. I think when he gets older, I think he's still going to help people, give money to charity and all that. But he's going to have so much money, then he can just spend it on himself, you know. And to be fair, he deserves that, how much he's spent on other people.
There definitely was people also sticking up for Mr. Beast. One thread that went nearly as viral as the negative thread said, listen, I get the criticism of why does a rich guy need to do this instead of the state just providing for the unfortunate themselves. That's fine. But Christ, if I was one of the blind people, I wouldn't give a shit if it was for ad revenue. It's still a net positive.
Exactly, man. It is literally exactly what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. Like I said that with the bloody homeless person just like a while back. Like, it's so true. Why would they give two shits? Why would the homeless man give two shits when in the end they get 10k, like, you know? And same with this. In the end they can see. They can see. Like that. Yeah, it don't make sense.
Like, people are treating Mr. Beast like he was the one who set up the system that made it so hard to cure blindness and then exploited it. Yeah, that would be evil, but he didn't. He's just responding to a system someone else set up. How's that his fault?
Oh my god. Well said, bro. Exactly, man. This is true.
I understand that sentiment as well. Mr. Beast isn't the reason why the US healthcare system is the way that it is. And ultimately, for that to change, it is up to the elite, the rich and powerful. However, maybe a solution or something that could appease people a bit more. Mr. Beast did these types of videos, but was also critical of why he needed to do these videos in the first place. If he was more critical of the systems in place that make this kind of content so viral and such a spectacle, maybe people wouldn't get as angry at him then. Here are people defending Mr. Beast on that tweet earlier where they labeled him as demonic. A rich YouTuber with loads more money than he would ever need actually gives back in all his videos, and people still find a way to complain. How can you use the word demonic over the fact that someone just changed 1,000 people's lives and their families? Yes, he's making content out of it, but if I was blind and someone says, hey, do you want to participate in this show and get your vision back for free? Who wouldn't? What are you guys watching thinking right now? I think reading this, I initially came into this whole controversy thinking, oh, come on, people are just complaining to complain. And there definitely is an element of that with some of these tweets. However, people who are criticizing, the US healthcare system and the fact that this shouldn't even be content or a viral, spectacle in the first place was something I found myself agreeing with. Don't agree with Mr. Beast being demonic or a bad person. At the end of the day, on YouTube, he is still helping more people than anyone else. There's plenty of very, very well-off influencers who aren't doing anything like this. And
true. And they don't get hate at all. They're just being normal, and I don't know, they're just doing their thing, valid. This guy makes so many valid points, this guy's W. Go subscribe to this man. I'll put link in the description. He is, yeah, good. But the only thing Mr. Beast could do is maybe just I don't know, speak out. That's I don't know, try attack the government. Maybe. That's the only thing he could do. But even that, he's giving people vision to see that. He's a crazy guy. He's class. He's a class guy.
And are doing the opposite. I only just recently came off the drama of Logan Paul scamming his fans. Someone with wealth close to Mr. Beast who's taken advantage of his audience for his own gain, directly financially impacting his audience. But I'm sure the comment section below will be a huge debate. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Lots of new content coming. Been making loads of content recently. Really enjoying it. And yeah, thank you for watching. And until next time, fuck off.
If that's W video, go subscribe to him. As I said, I put it down below in the description, and I'll probably pop his channel at the end of the video. Yeah, boy, class guy, respect. He had some real good points, and how can you hate Mr. Beast? It don't make sense.